Okay, students, today we're going to go through the work from the day before, which is day 3, workbook practice 1, pages 165 to 166. There are 2 questions today, so we can do this as a very short video. Okay, again, please apply the 4 steps of POLIA. Okay, we're going to read this question and highlight the keywords. Okay, step 1 is to understand the question. Now, a shopkeeper had 643 comic books. She sold 243 comic books. I think the word sold is very important. Okay, so take note, when you see the word sold, just think of minus. Okay, so 643 is the given total and 243 is like a part that's taken away. Okay, she packed the rest, that means what came after she sold, what was left after she sold. Okay, she packed this amount equally into 6 boxes. Equally 6 boxes. So right here, when I see equally in 6 boxes, I just think of division. Okay, so this problem has got minus and division involved. Okay, sorry, it has subtraction and division involved. Okay, how many comic books were left unpacked? Okay, so she wants to distribute the remaining comic books into 6 boxes. But maybe the number cannot be divisible by 6, so there will be some remainder. When I see the word unpack, immediately I'll write this down. Okay, I'll use a black marker. When I see the word unpack, I write remainder, so I know what I'm looking out for. Okay, so for the first part, I will split this into 2 parts. Okay, I'll call this part A, and I'll call this part B. Okay, I'll put a bracket just to make it clearer. Okay, so for part A, okay, I'm simplifying the problem to make it easier to solve. Okay, so for part A, I will draw a part whole model. Okay, there are 643 in total. This is before anything was sold. So over here, 243 were sold, and the rest were packed equally. So first we got to find the rest. This question mark over here is the rest. Okay, so first one, by looking at it, I can see that I can use a mental sum. So 643 minus 243, I will get 400. This is what they call the rest. Okay? Okay, so I just split the page into half so it's easier. Okay, so right now we've already done part A. Now we do part B. Okay, so the rest have been packed equally into 6 boxes. So we got to take 400 divided by 6, and we can tell right away that it's not going to be it's not going to be able to pack equally. There will be some leftovers. So we're going to work this out together. Okay, so 400 divided by 6. Okay, 4 cannot divide by 6, so we move on. 40. Okay, so 6 times 6 gives you 36. I'm left with 4. Bring down the 0. Remember to draw the arrow. And then again, another 6 minus 36. Remainder 4. So each box has 66 comic books. And there will be a leftover of 4 comic books. Let's make sense of this working over here. 400 is the rest. What was left after she sold the 243 comic books? 6 is the number of boxes in total. 66 is the number of comic books in each box. Okay, remember they packed equally. Okay, equally. So now there are 66 comic books in each box and there's 4 leftovers. So this is what was unpacked. Okay, because this is the leftover. Okay, because she wants every box to have an equal number, so she cannot put these 4 books into another box. It won't be equal. So the remainder or the leftover is actually 4. So the unpacked, sorry. Okay, let me rewrite that. So the unpacked comic books, 4 books. Okay, let's move on. Question 6. This is the final question that was given to you yesterday. Again, Polia first step, understand the question, okay? There are 346 children going for an excursion. There are 8 buses, and each bus can seat 40 children. Now, even though this is not mentioned, okay, just think of it as each bus has a maximum of 40 seats. I repeat that again. Each bus has a maximum of 40 seats. Now, can people stand up? Of course, you have taken public buses before, you know that people can stand up, but there's a maximum number of seats that are available. Okay, so let's look at this for a while. Okay, now the way I will approach this is to find out how many children can have a seat in total. So actually, you have to look at the second line. There are 8 buses and each bus can seat 40 children. So my goal over here is to find out how many seats are there in total. Okay, so how many available seats are there in total? And this one I'm going to get the answer from the second line. I'm going to draw the arrow to the second line because I feel that the second line of this question is the most important. Okay, so to answer this question, you can draw a model. I'm going to draw a model. Okay, there are 8 buses. Okay, 1, now 4, 8. Okay, each bus can sit can has 40 sorry can, each bus has 40 seats available, or 40 children can have a seat on each bus. So actually 8 times 40 gives you 320 seats. Okay, so there are 320 seats in total. Okay, so now we know that these are the total number of possible seats that are available. Then we can work backwards. Then we see there were 346 people going for children, right? Sorry, there were 346 children going for an excursion. So we take the total minus the given number of seats, and we find that we have 26. These are children that cannot sit down, so we are done. Okay? So again, now when you read a question, you really have to understand what is the most important information. Although the question started with this sentence, I would say that the second sentence is the most important piece of information. Okay? Thank you.